Hey everybody, this is Bill from GMAT and GRE Math Made Simple. A little echo going on, that's okay. Let's give me like 10 seconds to get people on here, and then we'll get started with the questions that were supposed to be answered yesterday, but somehow they didn't upload right. So we're going to go do it again today. Make sure we got everything. Well, let me get that rice, then we'll get started. I'm going to need that. Okay, before we started, I'm going to go through, and today's live is going to be about the questions that I posed on Monday, which happen to be the 2 questions for the GMAT and the 4 questions that we have for the GRE. Before I get started, I want to give a little shout out to Daniel's RI 23, Tanisha Goyal 24, and Jay Caliani. I don't know if that's how you say it right, but those are the 3 that answered the questions for the GMAT and they got them correct. So kudos to you, woo! Okay, so what we're going to do here now is I'm going to go into the GMAT questions first. Okay, so we're going to start with number 1, and I'll go through and I'll read it for you. So let me just get this started. So number 1. Okay, the question is, Chris plays solitaire at the constant rate of 3 hands in 20 minutes. How many hands of solitaire can Chris play in 2 hours? So this week, the topic is proportions. So proportions could either be ratios or it could be in fractions, or they could be out of time. So we're going to go through and put in the information that we do know. That Chris plays a constant rate of 3 hands in 20 minutes. Remember, when it comes to in, that usually means divide. Okay? Now it says how many can how many hands can Chris play in 2 hours? Now, since this is in minutes, we should take the 2 hours that we have and put that into minutes. So that will equal 2 times 60, because that's how many minutes are an hour, which is 120. Now that we have that, we know that we have 120. We're trying to make sure that these are equal, okay? And this right here is what we need to find. Okay, so now what we can do here is we can cross multiply, and we have 3 times 120 minutes equals 20 minutes times, let's put this one as A. Okay, now when we do that, we get 360 equals 20 times A. Now in order to get the A by itself, we divide by 20. And 18 equals A. So 18 is the number of hands that Chris can play in 2 hours. So when we look at the answers that we have here, you will see that number 4, or the 4th choice that we have on number 1, is 18. That would be the correct answer. Okay, I'll let you look at this a little bit, and then I'll start on number 2. Remember, this is the GMAT questions, just in case you didn't get that before. Okay, so let's go on to number 2. Let me erase this quick. Okay. 2. A bottle counting machine caps 12 bottles per minute. How many minutes can the machine take to cap 30 bottles? Okay, so this is similar to the last one, except this time we do a little bit different. Well, so let's see. We have 12 bottles per minute, so 12 bottles per 1 minute, okay? Now, instead of finding how many bottles we're going to make how many minutes does it take to make those bottles. So when we look at it, we have the proportions, so they're going to be equal, and you put 30 bottles, and here is what we need to find out. Okay? Let's make this A again to make it easy for everybody. So let's cross multiply like we did last time. We have 1 times 30 equals 12 times A. Okay, so we get 30 equals 12 times A. Now in order to get A by itself, we have to divide by 12. this equals A. And when you reduce this down, it could be either be 5 over 2, and you can find that in the calculator, or you can put 2.5 equals A. So when you write out the answer, it'll be, it takes 2.5 minutes to cap 30 bottles. Okay? Now, when you look down at the question, the answers that you have there, you will see that 2.5 is one of the answers. So that would be the answer for number 2. Okay? So right now, I'll have you look at this so you can look at it, maybe write down some notes, maybe pause the video later on or something, so you can look at it and see how I did it. Okay? And now I'm going to go on to the GRE. There's 4.